In our exploration today, we took a deep plunge into the intricate marvel called El Niño. This climatic event is not simply an interaction between the warm Pacific Ocean waters and the atmosphere. It is an intricate and fascinating meteorological occurrence capable of inducing significant changes not only in the Pacific region but also worldwide. To truly comprehend El Niño, let's journey back to its first recorded discovery. Fishermen off the South American coast were the first to observe this phenomenon, noticing anomalously warm Pacific Ocean waters. This occurrence was christened El Niño, Spanish for the child, as its appearance typically coincided with Christmas. Over the ages, immense scientific effort has been put into unraveling the enigma that is El Niño. It originates with the warming of the eastern Pacific Ocean. This increase in sea surface temperature further fuels a dramatic shift in weather patterns, a fascinating cycle that has a rhythm of its own. El Niño is far from just a scientific curiosity. It's a tangible, powerful climatic event. To understand the extent of this event, we delved into how it disrupts standard climate cycles, leading to significant and frequently severe alterations in global weather patterns. In certain regions, it triggers torrential rainfall flooding. Conversely, in others, it results in drought and intense heat waves. This climatic unpredictability keeps scientists on their toes as they try to forecast its arrival and potential ramifications. The influence of El Niño extends beyond meteorology and significantly affects agriculture. Changes in temperature can disrupt growing seasons, impacting crop health, yield, and ultimately human livelihoods. This ripple effect means that the warm Pacific waters can have a direct influence on what ends up on your dinner table and the price you pay for it. Agriculture is just one part of the story. The other part is daily life. We also explored how El Niño-induced changes could disrupt everyday life. For instance, increased rainfall could escalate mosquito populations, leading to a spike in diseases such as malaria and dengue. In contrast, increased heat potentially cause a rise in heat-related illnesses. El Niño's societal and economic impacts can be profound and widespread. They range from infrastructural damages due to floods and storms to a surge in commodity prices. El Niño can affect economies both big and small, highlighting the vulnerability of our global systems and the urgency for sustainable practices and resilience. Lastly, we delved into the potential long-term implications of El Niño. Especially in the context of global warming and climate change, the role of such events becomes exceedingly important. Each El Niño episode could potentially amplify the impacts of climate change, leading to more extreme weather conditions and a precarious future for the generations ahead. As we wrap up our detailed study on El Niño, it's crucial to remember that understanding this event is not merely about absorbing the scientific facts, it's about acknowledging the ripple effects it has on our environment, society, and our future, especially in the face of climate change. Lastly, we discussed the critical steps we can take to mitigate the effects of El Niño and climate change, emphasizing the importance of sustainable practices, early warning systems, and adaptive infrastructure. Stay tuned for more fascinating explorations into the natural world. Remember, knowledge is the first step towards making a difference. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep making our planet a better place.